5 common problems I see with restaurant design. Number 1, bad lighting. There's a few issues here that I see a lot. One of them is opal globe lights. Used a lot. They're very lovely looking things, but they give off the flattest type of light. It's almost like the old fluorescent tubes. It's just 360 degree flatness. And if you've got a restaurant that's lit entirely or primarily using those, it really is it's a very dead form of light. You don't get a lot of shadows, you don't get that crispness. The other thing I see a lot is really lovely atmospheric lighting, but you struggle to read the menu, can't really see the food particularly well. I think there's 2 types of lighting in a restaurant. There's the atmosphere and there's the task, the thing that you're doing, and you really need to hit both. Number 2 is bad bench seating. So whether that's booths or sort of straight runs of banquet seating, we've all had that thing where you sit down and you just feel too low for the table. There's a couple of things that often causes this. One is the seat pad itself. It's too squishy, so when you sit down it compresses down too much, and then all of a sudden you're sat lower, often than the person sat opposite you who's probably sat in a chair. The other one is people just get it wrong. I find it amazing that even now you still see people getting the measurements wrong of table to the base of a fixed seating. Number 3, I'm going to call this the echo chamber. So this is when you have a space that has lots of hard surfaces, particularly tiles, mirror, glass. If you have like really large glazed shop fronts, can be a real problem for this. They just create really poor acoustics where it's very noisy, you struggle to have a conversation, it's just too much. Number 4 is, I'm going to say, disjointed everything. So this is branding and graphics, staff uniform, tableware, interior design. Often all of these things are done separately, perhaps by different consultants, that they just don't quite belong together. It creates a sense of just something not being quite right, and I think really it should feel seamless when it's done properly. Number 5, too much Pinterest, not enough imagination. We've all seen this. Pinterest is a wonderful tool, but you often, what's the point in designing a restaurant that's just like something you've seen somewhere else? It's a real trap that designers can fall into. It's about being original. It's about creating a piece of design that is a unique response to the client's brief, to their target customers, and so on and so on. So there we go. That is my 5 things. I mean, I probably could write a list of maybe 150, but those are 5 big ones for me that I see repeated again and again and again. And I often see them repeated in some really beautiful, expensive restaurants. So it's not simply the case of, novices or people doing it themselves. I see this happen at the highest level. Thank you for listening. If you're still here, I hope you found it interesting. See you next time.